Hi everyone! At first, we have to know what sustainable development is. The first time we heard about this concept was in 1987 in the Brundtland Commission, Our Common Future. This one says, the sustainable development is a development who satisfies all the needs of the present, but without compromise the ability of the future generations of satisfy them all needs. The sustainable development, we talk about something really big. In 2015, the Develop Program by the United Nations created a campaign for the sustainable development. It will be on a period of 15 years. This campaign followed 17 goals: no poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, clean water and sanitation affordable, clean energy, decent work and economy growth, industry, innovation and infrastructure, reduce inequalities, sustainable cities and communities, below water, land, peace, justice and strong institutions, and partnerships for the goals. Sounds so good. In Chile, the last Kaizen questionnaire shows a reduction to 2.7% of the poverty in the country. It is a really significant decrease, but the reality is not this number. In my country, yet exist persons they live in houses with mud floor. In my country, yet exist persons that live in houses with mud floor. Actually, 40,541 families live in 702 camps made of themselves. A home in Chile has an average of 2.74% persons. Is 335.273 pesos chilenos. That's equivalent to $553. But we consume this money. That doesn't mean that we have this money. 3% of the Chileans have some debts. The most common are the mortgage, the educational, and the automotive. Children who only eat the food from school. I live in the south of Chile, and here is cold all the year, but the winter is coming, and then it will get worse. In the winter, the hallway of the hospitals are full of sick children, lying in the same place, waiting to be attended. If they don't die, they wait years to be treated. Our elders receive $165 or less a month. After they have worked all their life, they are forced to work again in the age of 60 or more. Our education is not better. It costs a lot of money to study a career. The education is the best business. The primary education is something similar. A lot of boys and girls pass their grades without know how to read in the age of 13 years. Another big part of the population doesn't understand what they read. Study in classrooms with 50 students in there and just one teacher. My father is a teacher at a rural sector. There he lost the children coming out of 6th grade and is at risk to being closed by the state, and with that those children will have to go far from their home and study in boarding schools. The bad conditions are not just for the students, are for the teachers too. Many of them receive the minimum salary. I just can imagine what's going to happen to me in the future. It is worse for the women. A study shows to the 47% of the women has been harassed in the work. Besides the fact that we receive less money than the men. because we are the only one who can give birth. The politicians of my country tell me that I don't have the right of my body. The difference in the salary is not only between the man and the woman, between the persons with different level of qualification is real big. We don't respect the sea nor the land. We don't respect each other. My people are constantly suppressed for whom they should protect us. Before speaking about sustainable development, speak about us. Let's change. Stop thinking about the children going to be born. Let's begin thinking in those who are living now. Use or murder. The Tsunami children, the Mapuche children, the Syria children. Stop thinking that the immigrants are those who bring the HIV when we knowing we haven't had sexual education. Stop consuming as if we had 5 planets, knowing that we have only one. Let's be more empathic and we will create justice. Adults, you have seen beautiful landscapes. The future generations want to see them too. The youth challenge didn't only give to me something to think about it. Give me the mission to show what's happening in my country and question ourselves.